Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's presentation. I am pleased to introduce our topic, research methodology. This presentation is prepared by M.Mahalakshmi for the Department of BBA, CA, III BBA, CA. Today, we will explore the meaning of research, which is essentially a search for knowledge and an art of scientific investigation. We will also look at the formal definition of research, covering how it involves identifying problems, formulating hypotheses, collecting and analyzing data, drawing conclusions, and testing those conclusions. So, let's get started and delve into the fascinating world of research methodology. Let's talk about interpretation. At its core, it means drawing conclusions from the facts we've gathered through analysis or experiments. It's about making sense of what the data tells us. Now, why is interpretation so important? Well, it helps us understand the underlying principles behind our findings. Without interpretation, our data is just raw information. But when we interpret it, we can develop explanatory concepts. These concepts aren't just for understanding now, they can also guide future research. Interpretation also helps us communicate our findings more clearly. It allows us to explain why our results matter and helps others see the true significance of our work. When it comes to techniques, it's essential that we provide reasonable explanations for the relationships we've identified. We need to interpret how these relationships connect and what they mean. And if we've collected extra information during our study, things that aren't directly part of our main data, we should consider that too. It can influence how we interpret the results. Finally, good interpretation helps us avoid false generalizations. It ensures that our conclusions are well-founded and truly reflect the data we've collected. Now, let's walk through the key steps involved in report writing. First, it's essential to define the purpose and scope of your report. Think about why you're writing it and what you hope to achieve. This clarity will guide your research efforts and help you decide what information to include. Next, gather your data and information. This means collecting relevant details from various sources like books, articles, interviews, or surveys. It's crucial to ensure that the information you gather is accurate and directly related to your report's purpose. Reliable data makes all the difference. Once you have your data, the next step is to analyze it. Organize your findings, look for patterns, trends, or relationships. This analysis will enable you to draw meaningful conclusions and ultimately make well-informed recommendations. Finally, outline your report structure. Creating a clear outline with main sections, subsections, and headings helps organize your content logically. A well-structured report is easier to read and understand, making your key points more accessible to your audience. Connecting all these steps, remember that each one builds on the previous, leading to a clear, focused, and impactful report. Now, let's talk about the key steps involved in report writing. First, you start by writing the report itself. Begin with the introduction, which should set the stage by giving some background information and clearly explaining the purpose of your report. This helps your readers understand why your report matters. Next, move on to the main body of the report. This is where you present your results, discuss what they mean, and draw your conclusions. Think of this as the core of your work. It's where the details and analysis come together to tell the full story. After that, you write the executive summary and conclusion. The summary provides a quick overview of your main findings and recommendations, so busy readers can grasp the essentials at a glance. The conclusion wraps everything up, reinforcing your key points and any suggested actions. Now, once your content is in place, it's important to focus on formatting and presentation. You want your report to look professional and be easy to read. Use appropriate charts, tables, and graphs. They help make complex data understandable and engaging. Remember, clarity and visual appeal go hand in hand. Finally, review and edit your report thoroughly. Check for grammar, spelling, and punctuation errors. Make sure your ideas are well organized and your language is clear and concise. This step is crucial because it ensures your report is polished and credible. Once you're satisfied with your draft, it's time to finalize the report. This might include adding a title page, a table of contents, references, or any necessary appendices. These elements help make your report complete, professional, and ready to share. Now, let's take a look at the different types of report writing and understand their key features. First, we have business reports. These are essential tools for decision-making within a company. They include financial reports, marketing reports, operational reports, and strategic reports, all designed to provide clear information and analysis to guide business decisions. Next, we have academic reports. These are primarily for educational purposes. They often come in the form of research reports, lab reports, or case studies. The goal here is to present the results of academic research in a detailed and organized way, allowing others to understand and evaluate the findings. Moving on to technical reports, these are used mainly in scientific or engineering fields. They document research results with a high level of detail, including descriptions of methods, procedures, and results. Visual aids like graphs and diagrams are often incorporated to clarify complex information. Finally, we have feasibility reports. These are critical when evaluating new projects or initiatives. They analyze the costs, benefits, and risks involved, ultimately providing a recommendation on whether the project should move forward. Connecting all these types back to our overall theme of effective communication, each serves a specific purpose and audience. Knowing which type to use ensures your message is clear, relevant, and impactful. Now, let's look at some different types of report writing that are commonly used in various professional settings. First, we have progress reports. These are essential for providing updates on how a project or initiative is moving forward. They help keep stakeholders informed about the current status and highlight any challenges or obstacles that might be slowing things down. Clear communication here is key to maintaining transparency and ensuring everyone is on the same page. Next, incident reports play a crucial role in documenting specific events or incidents, like accidents, security breaches, or equipment failures. These reports are detailed records of what exactly happened, why it happened, and what actions were taken to resolve the issue. They're vital for learning from incidents, preventing future occurrences, and maintaining safety and accountability. Finally, we have analytical reports. These are more in-depth and are used to analyze a particular issue or topic thoroughly. They often include data analysis, identifying trends and patterns, and most importantly, offering recommendations for future actions. They help organizations make informed decisions based on solid evidence and comprehensive insights. Connecting all of these, each type of report serves a unique purpose, but ultimately contributes to effective communication and decision-making within an organization. By understanding their differences and uses, we can choose the right report for the right situation, supporting our overall goal of clear, impactful communication.